what I find when you're getting the frustrated,
Mm-hmm.
so someone is saying you have to go somewhere, and while starting, lots of people you will meet, you are what you are going to do, you are doing. When we started with this, and before the starting, we have to get the permissions from our families, books. If you talk most of the people, so yeah, there is
Mm-hmm.
no special mantra or shortcuts to achieve something. Because if we complete day by day from ourselves, so we will every time we will make some good product, and we will try to give some good. So I believe we are our competitors themselves. So if I have something good, so I wanted to build something good. So here in BivocalBirds,
Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel startuplanes.com. I am M Tanvi, and these are the series of interviews that we are conducting for the promotion of some excellent startups across our country. So let's get started. Verified tenants for verified property. BivocalBirds offer verified property and verified tenants to its tenants and owners, homeowners respectively. BivocalBirds is a leading rental home solution and property management company that has gotten to the source of the rental home market's problem and brought the best answers to your doorstep by resolving all the concerns and making your rented house search a safe and stress-free experience. From browsing to relocating, it has all your rental house needs covered. Now, Satish Singh, who is the CEO and founder of this company, have worked for 13 years as UX designer and served many clients before planning this startup. So let's know more about this wonderful startup and about himself. Verified tenants for verified property. BivocalBirds offer verified property and verified tenants to its tenants and homeowners respectively. BivocalBirds is a leading rental home solution and property management company that has gotten to the source of rental home market's problem and brought the best answers to your doorstep by resolving all the concerns and making your rented house search a safe and stress-free.
So, good morning, sir. I am M Tanvi from Startup Lanes, and we are really grateful to have you on the board for this interview.
hi, hello Tanvi.
Hello, sir.
So before just start, just I wanted to let you know about myself.
Yeah.
So my name is Satish Singh, and I have worked for 13 years as a UX designer and served many clients before planning this startup. And now, if I'm talking about during the 13 years, I have also involved in too much startups, and I have worked for many companies and many events as a mentor. That's all from my.
Okay. So, sir, I'm curious to know that have you always been starting to launch this startup, or is there any story behind it?
No, it is not been I wanted to open a startup always, but yeah, I'm enthused somewhere to start something myself. But if I'm talking about the BivocalBirds.com, the reason behind this, uh, we were at that time, 3 to 4 years ago, we are four friends who are finding a flat in Noida Extension area. And there we found lots of brokers, and they are started reaching us. They are called us many times. We get lots of calls from other portals to handle, to meet them. This is quite difficult. So we assume it is not quite difficult for me, it is difficult for everyone. And if you are looking in this era, so most of the people say recommendation to get a flat on rent. And owners wanted a verified tenant. Tenants also wanted a verified property, and hassle-free solutions we are providing here. That's why at that time we started this. And during the startup, lots of people saying to us, this is too much difficult to manage the rental sector. But I know once I heard from the Mukesh Ambani, so you need not to go to find the money. What you have to do, you have to find the problem, you have to make it solve, and after the solving, you can get the reward as a money or you as a fame. So that's why we started this, and we are organized this sector. And just I wanted to support to our country as well, to generating some around 2,000 jobs. We have vision to create the 2,000 jobs from BivocalBirds.com. So both to do something for my country, to do something for my society. So we have started this organization.
So, sir, I believe that every success story has n number of struggles and challenges behind it. So, I want to know your challenges and struggles, which help you come to this point of time.
Yeah, if any person is saying here, I'm started, I'm going smoothly, that means there is something wrong. We also face lots of struggles here.
Hmm.
Once we started, and when we started with this, and before the starting, we have to get the permissions from our families, and to get the permission from family if you are in stable job,
Hmm.
and we have decided to quit our stable job to start a startup, even in the COVID time. And just I wanted to let you know, Tanvi here, we started this organization. We registered this organization 2020 May, and at that time it is a peak time of COVID, and
Hmm.
we realized at that time, see, there is a market capability of property rentals is 2.2 lakh crore in India coming some time, and the
Hmm.
properties is going day by day. And
Hmm.
obviously, if someone has 2 or 3 properties, they're not gonna to occupy the same all. But what happened at that juncture? So they decided to rent out the flats. So we think we have to do in core works in during the COVID time. And once the COVID is over, we will do the business. So that's the concept we started here. And we faced lots of struggle to hire the peoples, to make convince the owners, to make agree the tenants, and especially when brokers is saying like we are an alien and we are here getting job, and and
Hmm.
that's the cause we launched the app BBB Partners to help and support the brokers as well, and we wanted to them grow them. We wanted to make them grow with ourselves.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, that is all. That's all. Lots of hassles we face, and we're trying to solve, and we're solving this time also.
Mhm. So, sir, talking about hurdles and challenges, I want to know that was there any time that you felt like giving up? Because as you mentioned, you started in pandemic, that was already a difficult time. So, yeah, I want to know that ever you felt giving up.
Yeah, always when we started, things is not going as per the year. But
Hmm.
at their point, your mentors who can show the futuristic things. So at the time, we also think we have to drop this idea because we over from first COVID, then we started and we are going well, and we faced COVID again. Yeah. So at the time, our mentors has helped us, and now we are going good, and we are doing good in market. We are serving the honest clients. We have good feedback, and especially when we got a comment from the owner, they are saying, I don't think some companies will come in the market and they will think really for the owners and tenants at this level, because everyone is thinking about the money and we are thinking about to solve the problems and provide a good tenant, and as tenant provide a good verified owners.
Okay. So, sir, that's really inspiring. So, sir, I also believe that the work culture in the company has a major part in the success. So, I want to know about your work culture, about your company's work culture.
See, if I'm talking about the work culture, if I was also in job, and when I was doing in job, and I got a great culture there. So
Hmm.
if I have something good, so I wanted to build something good. So here in BivocalBirds, it is open for everyone. There is lots of innovations theme which we ask from the team. We discuss on the we have celebrate here innovation a week, and we will discuss the thing. And obviously after the discussion, we will distribute some gift for the ideas. If someone getting fail here in BivocalBirds, so we really appreciate and giving them gift, because when they started to fail, we are identify why they getting to fail, and we really appreciate and to motivate them. If you fail, that is not failure. That is a we find the root cause to make it again, to not fail again, or make it how to overcome from this and make the company the next step. Yeah.
Mhm. So, sir, what are the job openings are there in your organization, and as a applicant, what you are finding, what you are finding for?
See here, lots of job openings in sales, IT, digital marketing, and but what I'm seeing, a person who should dedicated about the job profile. They respect really the job. That
Mhm.
the basic things we are looking.
Okay. So, sir, that's great. Can you share what ways you believe that, like competitors are better than you or you are better than your competitors? What do you want to say?
I'm talking about the anyone here. If anyone is doing the work, they are doing good. And if I'm talking about the competitor, if I'm talking about the biocultures, so I believe we are our competitors themselves. Because if we compete day by day from ourselves, so we will every time we will make some good product and we will try to give some good work to our clients. So I'm not saying we have a competitor in the market, although we have. But what me and my team is looking here, we are treating ourselves as a competitor, and we're trying to motivate ourselves or encourage ourselves to do something good for our clients.
Mhm. So, sir, we have done a little bit research on you and found that this is not your first startup that you have founded. So, what do you want to say about the earlier startups?
Before we start BivocalBirds, I involved in 3 startups as well, and
Yeah.
in 2014. Uh, in 2013, we were trying to make a robot who can do the basic things like BP checkup, fevers, and suggest the medical. And the second startup is my at the time jewelhelp.com. And
Okay.
at that time, we were trying to make a platform where users come and design the jewelry itself, and if they require, we will provide a designer who can design a jewelry for them, and we will build a jewelry to deliver it.
Mhm.
The third startup in last when I started it is 2015. So looks for you. What looks for you is doing at the time. So suppose we will trying to connect the fashion designers and
Mhm.
models, and so it is a kind of e-commerce platform where designers come and put the designers upload there, and models come and they will wear. Even you can say small SMEs is not able to afford a models to promote the designs, so they can
Mhm.
wear, and in profit they will share both. So that was the start. And from 3 startups, I know how to run the startup. What
Mhm.
startup can face the hurdles, why startups fail. So I learned lots of from our previous startup, and that's why we are solving those all challenges in biological wars, and this is growing day by day.
I'm sure, sir. Sir, indeed, it's an amazing journey. So, there is an interesting question that if not this startup, what else you would be doing right now?
So if or not, I have a startup. So I prefer to work in NGO, women empowerment or child education, along with my job.
So, sir, we have talked about your journey. We have talked about the history of this startup. So, I want to know if you want to describe your entrepreneur journey in one word, what it would be.
Uh, it's quite difficult to describe in one word,
Yeah.
because someone I read, a startup or entrepreneur is fighting for the world to make
Mhm.
something better for the world. So in
Okay.
one word, I can say I'm a fighter.
Yeah, it's really unique. So I want to know that do you believe in success mantra or life mantra? What is your success mantra or life mantra that you are so successful?
So there is no special mantra. If you read lots of books, if you talk most of the people, so yeah, there is
Mhm.
no special mantra or shortcuts to achieve something.
Mhm.
What you are thinking, you have to analyze, and you have to do day by day activity for that, and you have to focus about the work. You have to dedicate it about the work, and success will recently and as soon as possible they will find you.
Mhm. So, sir, handling 3 to 4 businesses, startups is not an easy task. So, I want to know that what are your shortcuts to successfully handle the stress, the frustration which comes up?
What I find when you're getting the frustrated,
Mm-hmm.
so someone is saying you have to go somewhere and do meditation. That's all. What here what my mantra is, जब आप frustrated हो तो आप काम पे और focus करो. That's all.
Okay. Okay, that's unique. So the next thing I want to know that we have talked about your experience. You have immense experience, and I want to know that is there any one or two thing which you want to say or tell, advise people that you have learned through your experiences?
So if I'm talking about here, so see, basically this is an entrepreneurial interview. So we
Yeah.
will talk about that only. What I'm saying here, if my suggestion, if someone is going to start a startup any and they have idea, so first they have to validate the idea. They have to go in the market. They have to do some R&Ds in the market. They have to think the product they are going to build is require market or not. What is the capability of market? And during these all research, they have to start up.
Okay. Sir, coming to an end, I want to know that is there anyone who you want to thank or appreciate who have constantly been through your journey?
Yeah, obviously, if I'm talking about that, there's lots of people and lots of mentors and your family as well. They without the support, you can't get anything. If your family members is not going to support you, your friends is not going to support you. You can say I will be positive, but you can't be positive. Here, just I want to say, जो ये मेरी फैमिली है और जो मेरे मेंटर्स हैं, उन्होंने मेरा बहुत सपोर्ट किया है यहाँ that place, and that's why I'm here.
Okay. So, what you want to say about startup lanes? Like, what was your experience with us? I want to know that also.
Yeah, startup plan is a good platform where user can come and connect share the thoughts to spread to everyone, connect to anyone, and especially I read the article of Mr. Shishir Gupta on LinkedIn, and this is a great guy. Sometimes I I see and listen on his video on YouTube, and I also get a lot of things from him. So yeah, this is a great concept, and I'm saying it will be gonna do big and big day by day. And so just I want to say congrats to you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Sir, wrapping up this wonderful session, I would ask you to say something to the future entrepreneurs who are watching this interview. So, if you want to say a few words to them, please go ahead.
See, when you think you have to start, don't so much think to start, and don't take too much time. If you're going to take the time, so you are not only you are think about the idea. There are so many people, but who can acquire the idea? Who can start the first? They can focus, and while starting, lots of people you will meet. What you are going to do. You are doing great in job, or doing great in education. But at that time, you have to be positive and think about the positive. And if you're connected from the products or things, you have to do proper research and then you can start.
Yes, sir. Sir, it was great interacting to you. Indeed, it was a fruitful session. So, thank you for this session. Thank you for your crucial time and for your words. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.